Hi guys, YT Exotics. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video. As they've eased the lockdown, I went and bought a small fish tank. I don't know how many gallons it is, it's not very many. No, it's quite a small size tank. I'm just going to set this up with some tetras and shrimp and stuff and just create a nice aquascape. So that's what the content of this video today is going to be about. So I bought the substrate ready, got some live plants here and some bark. Okay guys, first thing I'm just going to get this gravel and put that in at the bottom. I didn't bother washing it, sometimes you can wash through it, but now we'll add the second bag. I thought it'd make a nice contrast for these two colours, the finer gravel and the larger orange pieces. There we go, that creates a nice mixture. So I'll just put these in randomly for now. That looks good. So I've roughly placed the plants where I want them, guys. Once I've got the water in, then obviously some of this is going to move about. I thought it'd be easy if I use this device I've got here. So you just flip the switch and then it will suck out the water. Close. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. That came out a lot quicker than I expected, guys. So I'm using the bigger tub of water now. Let's try this again. If I keep it to the back end, it won't get too cloudy. It's actually not doing too bad a job at the minute. So guys, here's my marine setup. I haven't done an update on this in quite a long time. There is a lot of hair algae or something growing, but anyway, today I got a engineer goby, which looks a lot like an eel. Apparently it's part of the Blenny family. Looks like the moray eel from Super Mario. Really cool. So I do actually have an eel in my tropical setup. It's I think it's not a fire eel, but it's something very similar to those. They're not actually eels, which is kind of funny as well because they look a lot like them. Here he goes. Oh wow, he is awesome, guys. Very cool. So he's going to make this setup look a lot better. I did have a oyster goby in here. Sadly, he jumped out of the lid. Funny enough, before I moved house, he somehow jumped into this section. He was in there for months. He must have been getting the leftover food. But anyway, I found him, put him back in here, and he just, yeah, he jumped one day. I tried to resuscitate him, but he was just breathing like this, you know, gasping, and couldn't do it. So anyway, I need to tidy this up a little bit, guys, because it's not up to standards yet. But yeah, he's a really cool addition to the tank. On second thoughts, I'm going to have to get a perspex lid for this made up because I did just see him try to go through that grill and he was awfully close to the top. But oh wow, he is really awesome, guys. So he's about, I'm going to guess, around 6 inches from the head to the end of the tail. So a decent sized fish. This isn't exactly a huge tank, so he is about the maximum size of what I put in here because obviously he's quite slender. Here's the biopod, guys, doing great as always. So I did actually trim some of this up. It looks like it's growing in again, so I need to get in there and really trim this up. I'm waiting for the bromeliad to bud. And down here, there is quite a selection of fish. I've even got baby fish in here. I think these things are some kind of barb. They look like part of the guppy family, so I'm not sure. There's a Chinese fighting fish just behind that. And what I'm going to end up doing, guys, is taking some of this out and putting it in the other tank I've just set up because it's getting really overgrown in here. Really sweet tank though, love the setup. So guys, this is the finished result for tonight. I used these tools here to aquascape it. So yeah, didn't want to go too complicated because I'm going to add shrimp and some fish in here. I want them to be visible. But I think the final result looks pretty cool, and then I may add some stuff, you know, when it all clears up. So we're another day on, guys, and it looks like the tank is still quite cloudy. Perhaps I should have just washed the substrate before I put it in. So it's going to take a few water changes. Anyway, I've added a couple of baby fish from my biopod. There's lots of those have spawned, so yeah, just be a tester. See how it can go in the next couple of days, and if they're all fine, then I'll add some tetras and stuff in there, and more cherry shrimp. Oh yeah guys, here's an update of my cichlid setup. So currently there is I think 4 Jack Dempsey in here because they spawned. It was a male and female pair. A rainbow shark, salt and pepper catfish, and a few other little fish in here. So I did have a parrotfish, but he died. I nuked the tank one day by accident by adding too much food. So that's kind of annoying, but yeah. These Jack Dempseys are getting really big now. This is the male here. So he is roughly about 6 to 7 inches, and I think that's nearly fully grown. I know they can get quite big, especially if you have them in a bigger tank. That's them, guys. T Sturmy. This guy is enormous, guys. This is the same T Sturmy that I bought in the unboxing video. It's roughly about 6 to 7 months old, and it's already, I don't know, it's got to be pushing 8 inches now. So if I just move this out, he should be back on feed. It's female anyway, sorry, so it's not a he, it's a female. Yeah, it's just there. You can see the legs at the back. But just looking at the molt, that was already about 7 inches there. So he's growing really fast. There's an update on my Zenithus species tenebris. That's about 5 inches now, 4.5 to 5 inch range, and it should be due a molt soon. Although looking at the abdomen, it's still like beige colour, so it's going to take a little bit longer.